Hi, welcome back everyone. Today is the 28th of February 2021 and today is the end of the month. And as I have promised, I will show you my account balance for this month, which is the end of February. So Nasdaq has a sell-off this week and my account did suffer a loss. In fact, the loss was quite big. And what is my plan now? Should I cut loss or what other thing can I do? So let's take a look at my account first. So right now my account is at 67,746. So my overall profit year to date is 3,800. So if you have watched my video on the 3rd of January, I started the account with a balance of about 64,000. And then at the end of January, I made $5,260. So right now, my account has dipped. So let's take a look at my account. So this is my account balance. As of today, 28th of February, end of the Feb, my account is at 67,646. So I'm down 1,500 if you compare it to 31st of January. So I'm down a little bit, but in fact, I down more than that because throughout February, my account did go past beyond 72,000. So there's a drop of about 5,000 from the peak coming down. But overall profit or loss year to date, I'm up about 5.7%. My objective is actually to make 1% a week or 4% a month. So my target for this account was to make 50% a year. So now this is the second month of the year and I'm up 5.7%, so I'm lagging behind a little bit, but that is okay. Let's see how we progress as we move on throughout the year. So what is my plan right now moving forward? Because I have a lot of position, and in fact a lot of position right now is going against me. So what is my plan right now? And I need to watch my option buying power carefully because I'm going to be assigned a few stocks and this will take up my option buying power. But I believe that my current option buying power is able to hold most of the position if I'm assigned. So that shouldn't be a very big problem. So has any fundamental change in the market or in the stock? Is this a broad market drop or just an individual stock drop? This in fact is a broad market drop because the Nasdaq has been coming down more than 10%. But S&P and Dow Jones has dropped a little bit, not as much as the Nasdaq. This round of the correction is more on the Nasdaq. So we'll take a look at how is ARK Invest doing, how is Cathie Wood doing. Now the question I want to ask is Apple still the same as Apple 2 weeks ago? Has anything changed in Apple? Apple is still producing the iPhone 12 or iPhone 12 Pro, still selling the iPad, still selling their MacBook. So Apple business has continued as usual. Let's take a look at Apple chart. Okay, this is the Apple chart, and 2 weeks ago when Apple was at about 135 or 136, then people want to buy Apple. But right now, Apple has dropped to 121 and people don't want to buy Apple. Why is that so? Because when there is a bull market, then people rush in to buy Apple. When the market drop, people are scared that the market will drop further. So what has changed in Apple business during the last 2 weeks? There's no change in Apple business. Their business continue as usual. There's no shutdown of Apple. The sales did not drop. They continue selling their product. And Apple is still a great company. So 2 weeks ago, is Apple overvalued? Or is Apple undervalued today? Or is Apple still overvalued? Stock is always traded in an overvalued price in today's market. So even 2 weeks ago, Apple was overvalued. Today, I'm not sure how you see it. Is Apple undervalued or overvalued? Now to me, there's no change in fundamental on Apple. So Apple is still the Apple that we know. The iPhone is still the iPhone that we using. So when the correction is over, then Apple will definitely go back to its previous high. As always, Apple for the last 10 years has averaged a 27% return. So if you have bought Apple 10 years ago and hold until today, then there's a 10 times return in Apple. So if you believe that Apple is going to be performing as usual as the past 10 years, then Apple will definitely go back to its high when everything is settled down. So what is your outlook for the market? If you think that the market, let's take a look at Nasdaq, because most of my stock is in Nasdaq. So what is the outlook for me in the next 1 to 2 weeks or 1 month? Now the market has been coming down. So if I think that the Nasdaq is going to 10,000, then I should get out of everything right now. And if there's any short bearish position to take, then we can take it. But if I think that the correction is over, or even if it is not over, if Nasdaq were to just stay around here, then I still can carry on my position because I'll be selling call premium on my assigned stock. So importantly is, what is your outlook for the next 1 week to a month? Then I want to go back to Warren Buffett, the famous 2 quote that he always say: be fearful when other is greedy. Be greedy when other is fearful. When you look at the market right now, when the stock market drop, should we be fearful or should we be greedy at this point of time? I think if I have a holding power, or if I have extra cash, then I would probably look to open some position, some long position. Because I am a trader that is bullish bias towards the market, and I don't do any short position. That means I don't short sell, or I don't bet that the market will come down, because I'm always bullish. That is individual, that is me. So if I do have extra cash, this is a time that I want to be greedy. And let's take a look at how is ARK doing. Okay, the famous ARK fund was ARKK. So how has the Cathie Wood been doing for the last 2 weeks? Even Cathie Wood fund has dropped about 10, 15 or 20% from the high of 160. Right now is at about 130. So there's a drop of 20%. Do you think I'm smarter, or you are smarter, or Cathie Wood is smarter? The answer is very obvious. She is smarter than most of us. Even her fund has dropped 20% from the high. And if we take a look at what is ARK doing now, what is Cathie Wood doing right now? Let's take a look at Cathie Wood trade. And Cathie Wood has been heavily invested on Tesla. We take a look at the Tesla chart. This is the Tesla chart, and Tesla chart has come off quite a fair bit for the last 2 weeks on a high of, the high was 900, but 2 weeks ago it was around 800, and they have dropped a lot to as low as 620, and then closing on Friday is at 675. So what is Cathie Wood doing right now? Let's take a look at the Tesla trade for the ARK fund. Cathie Wood has been buying or investing on Tesla right now. As Tesla keep dropping, they are keep adding on to the position. In fact, their holding on Tesla right now is more than before, more than ever before. So they are investing a lot on Tesla. Tesla is their #1 stock, which is why their performance is so good last year, because last year Tesla has go up 700%. So Tesla was their first stock, and Cathie Wood has been pumping more money onto Tesla. So what is Cathie Wood doing? Be greedy when other is fearful. And I think Cathie Wood did the right thing. She buy the stock at the low. She did not sell. She did not panic. Eventually, when the market sell off is over, all this stock, or in fact most of my stock that I'm holding, will eventually go back up. So what is my plan right now? For me, I will follow my game plan. I will sell the call till the call get called out. If the call has too little premium, then another repair strategy will be needed. We'll see it when the times come. So for me, I will just hang on. Okay, how about reset button? Maybe the system wasn't working. Maybe I should look for another strategy. Or maybe I can just reset everything and start all over again. Because if I close off all this position, assuming I can get 67,746 and I start doing again, that's probably fine, because I can make 1% a week, I can make 4% a month. Then I should be able to recover pretty quickly. But that is not my intention, because I don't want to reset everything. Right now, I'm getting a lot of stock at the low price, so I want to continue with the trade, and I want to sell call on it. But there is a few things that in my portfolio that I want to do, because there's a lot of speculative stock in my portfolio. When the market is on a bull run, then the usual tech stock will be very expensive. Apple, Facebook, Alibaba, or Tesla, all this will be very expensive during the bull market run. And investors will turn to speculative stock because they are cheap. So they want to bet on speculative stock. But during a bear market, then speculative stock will not move. What is speculative stock? They are speculative in the first place. So they'll be the last to move. In fact, they may not move at all until all the great stock has moved. So what is the speculative stock in my portfolio right now? UAVS. This is a drone company. I have 100 share at 11.57, but I sell call twice. So now my average price should be about $9 plus. I'm not sure. So I may get rid of this UAVS, but then again, I only have 100 shares, so my investment was only about 900. That's not much, even if I were to close out, this trade. So I will see what to do with it. And then I got served. This is also a speculative stock. NNDM Nano Dimension, which to me is also a speculative stock. And I got a WOOF Petco company. And this is another speculative stock. So I will see what to do when the market open tomorrow. And I will update a video on that. And for tomorrow, I'll be assigned on 2 stocks. One is Palantir, because Palantir I sell a 25 put. Then I'll get assigned 200 share of Palantir at 25. I'm not too worried about this. And Peloton, I will be assigned at 135. So right now the market is at 120. So some repair strategy may be needed. I will see where the market open tomorrow. I will post an update on this. And because I'm long at 135, right now the stock is at 120. So I'm losing about 1,005 on this trade alone. But the good news is that Fisker, FSR, I'm getting a good return on Fisker because I bought the stock at 1485, 500 share. And right now the stock is at 27, but I sell a 25 call. So my profit is locked to 25. And the call expires next Friday. And let's see how it goes. I hope Fisker will stay above 25. So my call will get called away. And then I will reset and think what to do with Fisker again. And there's one news. The 1.9 trillion relief package bill has passed through. Of course, we all know that this has already been factored in. This has already been anticipated. But last Friday is officially the 1.9 trillion package has went through. So what does that mean to us? I believe the market will open up tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll have a chance that if I want to close off, or if you have any position you are not comfortable with, you can take the opportunity to close off some position. I will see what to do tomorrow when the market open, but definitely I have to do something on Palantir and Peloton. So I'll be doing trade tomorrow and then see how the market is going. I'll decide what to do with the rest of the stock. But if you are uncomfortable with any position that you are holding right now, tomorrow may be a chance, because I believe tomorrow the market will go up. And if the market were to go up, then fund manager could also take the opportunity to sell off or to limit their losses. They may take the opportunity to sell and the market can come down. Or the market may react positively. That means moving forward from tomorrow, next week, the market will start going up because there's a correction and this correction may be over. That we won't know. So we have to trade the market by the years. But what I'm trying to tell you in this video is, when you're trading, your account will be like a stock market. It will always go up and come down, go up and come down. You will not have a chance that your account is always going up. This is not possible. Even with ARK Invest Fund, it also has up and down. So I wasn't too worried about my position right now. But do I feel good? Of course, I don't feel that great because I'm losing money this month. But that's okay. I know that losses is just part and parcel of the game. And I will just move on and continue trading with my option wheel strategy. That's what I believe in. But I always mentioned in my previous video that option wheel strategy is a bullish strategy. So 2 rules that you always have to remember. Do you believe that the market is going up? Do you believe that the stock in the long run is going up? If neither of this belief is true, then you should not be opening a position for the option wheel strategy. And thank you for staying with me throughout the video. If you like the video, please subscribe and share. I will see you on the next video, which will be either tomorrow or the next day after tomorrow. But definitely tomorrow I'll be doing some trade on it. Thank you.